Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wheel to Wheel. We're season 21, round 5, and tonight we are racing in Kyoto Driving Park, which is the Yamagiwa track. I'll just bring up the current leaderboard. We've got. Will I bring up the current leaderboard? I should have been a lot more organised, but yeah, here it is. So after 4 rounds, here is our current leaderboard. We're looking at. We've got Not Bad Thanks with 2,380 points in the lead. We've got Zoo coming second, 100 points below him, 2280. We've got CCH Corbin with 2240 in third place. We've got Baker Boy in fourth place with 2210. We've got in fifth place DJ Swinger with 2120. Then in sixth we have Troy HQ1 with 2110 points. In seventh, we've got NJS in 2,080 points. In seventh, we've got C1 Parrot in eighth, 2,060 points. We have in ninth, we have Kiwi Bretto, or Bretu 26 with 1920. In 10th, we've got Hammy to the Bone. Now he's actually racing in this race, and I think he's quite enjoying being up in Lobby 1. He's normally down there in Lobby 2 with the rest of us plebs. In 11th, we've got Harrow, Dirty Harry, a new guy who's joined us this season, or I think he was here in the past, but no one can remember when, and that was with 1,900 points. In 12th, we have CS Packer with 1,880 points. Then we've got in 13th, we've got Dreamin' with 1,800 points. We've got in 14th, yours truly with 1,780 points. Black Sugar. We have in 15th, we got Engels with 1,760 points. In 16th, we've got Soul with 1,560, and we do go all the way down to 28 or 24 places, but I couldn't fit that on the screen. Now, tonight though, what are we doing? Tonight we are looking at Kyoto Driving Park. So we're racing at Yamagiwa. This is round number 5, and the track length is 4,912 metres. It's got 15 corners, and the longest straight is 743 metres. So coming out of turn 15, that's going to be very important to try and get your exit to get up that speed, and hopefully I'll be able to pass somebody on that straight, but we'll see what happens. The first race is in the afternoon, 16 laps, and total race distance is 78.59 kilometres. Now, joining me in the comms box, it's my great pleasure to introduce Almonds. How you going, Almonds?
Yeah, very good, mate. Very good. Very happy to be here this week to help you out and have a bit of a chat about a few guys running around in fast cars around a really tyre shredding track. It should be pretty good to watch, actually. So
yeah, I reckon should be. It's going to be interesting. Now, and actually tonight I've brought up who we've got racing this week. So tonight we have, and I think, how many we've got? We've got 11 in, so there is one missing. But I've got 12 up on the track here, up on the screen here. So we've got Not Bad Thanks. We've in car number 00. We've got Zoo in car number 200. Now, both the purple guys, for those who are following, the purple is for the pro drivers and the orange are the pro-am drivers. And then you got Dirty Harry down the bottom there with he is an am driver, but he is fast enough to be up in lobby 1. What are you thinking of our lineup, Almonds?
Oh, I think the lineup will be a good mix. I think it'll be a huge challenge for Hammy to keep up with some of these lads up here. So, but he'll have his battle down the back there with a few of the other guys. But look, I've seen a few guys out there practicing this week. There's some down to a minute 32, 33 on softs, which is a little bit ludicrous if you ask me. But the end of the day, if you want to watch a slower stream, watch the other one at 7:30, and you'll see a few slower times. But these guys will have a cracking race, and it should be good to watch.
Yeah, no, it should be good. Yeah, you mentioned Hammy. I mean, Hammy, I think he's quite liking being up there in lobby 1. He's definitely showing some pace this season. He's been able to promote himself up to lobby 1, get a few extra points.
We played with his tune a little bit this afternoon. I was having a little run around before, and we got him up extra 3/4 of a second faster. So a little bit of tune does work a big difference. So
Oh, far out. You know what? I should have been talking to you earlier today. I've done no tune. I think I've looked at one of Zoo's tunes. I'm like, that'll do me, and I've jumped on. I basically have not done a lot of practice this week.
Well,
how about you?
little only what I've done today, maybe 25, 30 laps, but just a tip to all those who haven't raced or actually have to race later on, the WRX seems to run really well with very minimal natural frequency, so tune that right back to as low as it'll go, and you can really tackle those bumps nicely and actually keep your drive up on them. So, but yeah, these guys have kicked off and they're gone out to get underway.
That's right. Got Neil waiting in the pits, is he?
Yes, Neil's just sitting in the pits being a bit of a loner by himself there, but he'll come back out when he's got time, or maybe he's going for a quick pit stop before he gets out there. So, but quickly go through the field. We've got DJ Springer up the front in his, I'm pretty sure that's a little, what is that?
It's Evo.
It is a little Evo, Mitsubishi Evo in his Deadpool livery, followed by Nux in his Genesis, Hyundai Genesis. Nice little TMR Systems livery there.
Well, here's two.
Then we've got Ben.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say his livery has actually changed this season, this week. And
Yeah,
I think
he did
it's
put it in for approval,
Yeah,
so
I saw
good
that.
to see he's following the rules there. So
That's right, absolutely.
then we've got Ben 999 back in his little Mazda Atenza, having a crack there, and then Corbin, first one in the WRX there in his little Italian-inspired livery there. Corbin CCH 199.
And we got DJ Stefko, who's he's driving. What's he got? The Hyundai Genesis in the Milo livery. We got Troy HQ1 in the Lexus with GoPro. GoPro's probably the best we could say for as far as is to all I can see on there. Then we've got Baker Boy in the VIP dog food, pet food. And he's also in the Subaru. I know you guys like me saying it that way.
That's exactly right. And following him, we have Zuzu in his Subaru, but the old Subis can be a bit of a weapon around here. It goes quite well. Then we got old Harrow 35, or Dirty Harry as they know him, is in the WRX, and he seems to be living up his name so far this season. He's not afraid to get out there and have a bit of rough and tumble with the boys, so it'll be interesting to see what he pulls out there tonight. So.
And then we've got Neil, or NJS 555, also in the Subaru, with the Red Bull. Has he got? Red Bull gives you wings. That's quite nice. And then
Gotta have that there.
That's right. And then we've got Hammy in the Subaru with a what is
nice
livery?
STI
PPG?
livery on that.
Okay.
It's an STI Brembo sort of livery, so yeah, pretty cool. But
Quite nice with a nice matte finish.
And just for everyone out there, we've got a 10-minute qualifying, so we're taking our time out for these outlaps so we can see what people are getting onto. We get back up the front of the field. Swinger's coming down to the very last corner before he hits the straight, so we'll be able to have a look and see what sort of times a few people have been getting. But I think Swinger just gave way to Nux there as he ran wide on that corner. But Nux is going to be first over the line, and looks like he's going to have a 1:33.9 for his first lap, so cracking along pretty well. Swinger at 35, Ben at 34. Yeah, Stefko 34 as well. Like, this is going to be a nice little thing once they all start bunching it up. But who's going to be smart enough to go in for a quick tyre swap? I think you probably get a couple of laps out of it. And see how it goes. Dirty Harry just come in with a 35 as well, and I see Zuzu's just gone in and put a new set of softs on as well. So,
Okay.
But you got to jump on with Nux there, and we'll watch the rest of his lap what he's doing here, mate, because he's been pretty old. He's down a little bit at the moment, but take note, guys. You can take a lot of curve there without getting any penalty, and by turning that natural frequency down, it does help get over the top of those curves and keep your balance there. So come right back to second or maybe first if you need to get some rotation in this corner, and then you can drive out really well. Need to swing in wide to actually try and straighten up the lineup of this one. I'd take this in fourth. I know the gearing in the Hyundai is a little bit different, but then just flog it down here and then try and actually get the apex here nicely. If you get the apex nice and get the early drive out here, it makes a big difference for your speed along this straight. So I think Nux is up just a little bit, not by a lot, but be interested to see how he does go here. He's just up by 15th, 0.048, but as I said, predicted, a few guys coming in the pits. We've got 4 of them in there on the softs right now, 5 of them in there now, so Nux is obviously either going to go again, which that front tyre wear, it doesn't take much to actually wipe off, 0.2 of a second around this lap here just with a bit of tyre wear, so I can't say that he's going to do any good again now. So who else we got on the pack that's running around?
So Neil looks like he's staying out there. He's not changing. Oh, but he hasn't improved. But I was thinking, I mean, the strategy here is if your second lap is, or your second flyer is actually you're up on your previous one, then what? You just finish the lap. But if you're slow. If you're a little bit slower, you chuck it in the pits, yeah?
Yeah, exactly right, right. So
I'm always learning.
Zeus just actually started his flyer after putting a new set of tyres on, so he should be pretty quick. He's come up the first sector split right now. He's up 0.198, so note here though, back to 5th gear, you don't need to go any lower. Hug that apex as tight as you can. You get on that power a bit earlier than you think. And make sure you come out as wide as you can and straighten that up, so minimise your tyre wear during the race, mate.
Ooh,
so he's up a half a second now. He's having a bit of a crack. It's a bit of a wild child, this lad, isn't he? He's just gone off this season. So
yeah,
good to see though. Like it's good to see people getting out there in his rewards.
He's definitely putting the practice in, and of course, the rewards from practicing, you can definitely see.
Exactly right. Third sector sprint up 0.680, but let's watch how he takes this chicane here. It's quite interesting. No, that's put the mods on you.
So that's,
sorry, Zuzu.
That's not the way to do it.
Shut up, Almonds. I don't want to hear you commentate. Like I was hoping to learn something there, and he's gone and just put it in the fence, mate. I'm so sorry,
he's done
my friend.
That specifically for you. It's like, here you go, Almonds, don't do this.
Just so I can't learn nothing. Yeah. Jesus. He'll be right, but lucky it's light damage. So, but he's going to actually struggle. He's going to. I'm not sure how much time's left in that whole thing, but he's just lost his damage now. So he'll be right for the start of the lap. But he's going to be down on some speed on this straight to start off with. So
he was definitely. He was doing well. Yeah, he was 7/10. 7/10 purple. How much time has he got? He got enough time to get 2 more laps in.
He's got enough time to maybe do it. So Baker Boy's up 0.155 on his fastest lap, which would put him up in the second at the moment currently on the ladder. So he's doing well in that little Techno VIP Pet Foods WRX. Sexy looking car. Good to see that Gimp Man's done the livery for him, because I don't think Baker could do that good a job. No offence, my friend, mate, but we've seen your skills in the past. It's not too bad, but Gimp Man's a level above a few others. Up 0.386 now. Now let's see how he takes this chicane. He drops back to third as well. It's an interesting one to see on what your preference is. I think it's got a lot to do with your lineup there, but he's hit this apex nicely. Gets on the gas early enough. Swingy's just made an improvement, only up to 0.24. Now who jumped up then? Corbin. And Stefko jumped up. Oh, but Bacon Boy said, look at that sunshine. I'm from the Northern Territory and I can race too, mate. Don't you worry about that. I might bake donuts all day, but I can definitely race at night time. I'm doing a fantastic job. Look at me go.
So, who have we got still coming around?
Well, I think the interesting one might have to be, I know we gave him a little bit of time before, but Zoo's just done a 1:35. Has he got enough time left to do the next one? Stefko's just had a spin around.
Oh, has he?
Oh, shit. Nux is up 0.133 at the moment, mate. That's the second sector split. He cut a little bit there. I don't know if he'll get a penalty there or not. We'll soon find out. Corbin's kind enough to get out of the way for him.
These guys will be in chat, right?
I would say,
talking.
no, those two definitely are in chat. There's 4 of them. Swinger, Corbin, Nux. So Nux is up 0.276. That's not too bad at all. He's taken that pretty well.
That's
He's
how to
slowed
take the
down a
corner.
little bit more than he normally would, though. I think he'd normally hit that a little bit quicker. And here he goes. He's got this apex nicely. He's only going to finish it off on this straight. Nice drive out of that corner. Nice and wide. Straightens up there to get his foot down. Most power he can possibly get. Notice the straight line. He doesn't go back over. Up half a second, more or less, mate. So, now, is Zoo still going for it? Or Zoo said, I've had enough? Zoo's still there. Final lap. Final lap. I don't know if he's got the time, and I don't know what his sector split is, but let's watch him do this last little bit.
What's he got? Ooh, he's going to be pushing it. He's got 13 seconds.
Oh, that's getting me so close.
8,
I don't know. I can't see the countdown.
6,
you count it down.
5, 4, 3,
he's going to make
2.
it.
Nice.
Oh, he's up to second. What a save. What a save.
Yeah.
Can't ask much better than that. That's some pretty cool racing in there, mate. High intensity. Something must have happened to Hammy with a 136.1. He was a lot quicker than that earlier on today, but early days, mate. Let's see what can happen.
Yeah.
I reckon 16 laps for this first one. Do you play the game? Is it medium? Or can you make soft go?
Can you? Well, who was racing? What, when we were racing? Was it Neil? Neil managed to make his mediums last quite a while, so he was able to do a medium soft stint.
Yeah, right.
Did he? I think. Did he? I can't remember.
Well, mate, flip side, the timing I was doing earlier on, I done it purposely because I actually done 16 on hard.
Oh yeah.
And then I done a medium, and now the timing is very much the same, except there's a pit in there that if I keep going well on hards, I could nearly do the whole race in one go. But interesting to see what we play out in the night. Might be shits and giggles. I'm not into to try and win the season, so it might even spice it up a little bit. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have they changed the tyres?
Hopefully they have. So tyre deck's pretty high at this track too. A lot of corners there that you can save a lot of tyre if you're actually smart. And just back off on that corner and don't put that power down to the last little bit of the corner to get the drive out of it. But those who've done the practice will know which corner we're talking about, and those who haven't will soon bloody suffer. So Let's see. Who are we going to jump on with, mate?
What do we got? Somewhere in the middle, right? Or we could even... What do we look at?
Jump on with Harrow, I reckon, man.
Okay. Arrow.
And they're off.
They're away, yeah. Look at those. Jeez, the Evo has a good launch on the Genesis.
Oh, this is going to be quite interesting. So yeah, it's a pretty clean first little quarter there. Harrow's gone in a little bit. Is he going to be impatient or is he going to have a crack here? So
no, swinger backs off a little bit for him.
Yes, play the smart game. But Harry's definitely he's out there. He's actually gone out on a different tyre to a lot of people.
Okay.
And I'll tell you now, there is every different tyre strategy running at the moment in this game.
Okay. All right.
And there is multiples of them. So there's multiples on hards, there's multiples on mediums, and there's multiples on soft. But, you know, you can work that out as we go. Oh, this is a bit of congestion here. Oh, no, that's a bit of a shit fight. Come on. I don't know who got that. Did you get a replay there, Sugar?
Who are we looking at? Probably Neil and Hammy and all that. Let's have a look.
I think it was Swinger.
I think I was up the front at that point.
Yeah, it was Swinger, mate, that got caught up in all that. So,
geez, I didn't even see him come off. Okay, no, I didn't even see that happen.
Okay,
yeah.
Right,
oh, no, I got it now.
Jump.
We've got it. We got him. And so Swinger's stuck at the back. Yeah, no, we did catch that.
Yeah, righto. Well, next time talk it through for the viewers so we know what's going on.
Yeah, well, I'd like to
Oh,
do that.
no.
I didn't know what I was doing.
We only get better as we practice. Troy's a bit
Absolutely.
loose on the outside of that drive. Who you on with at the moment, mate?
Where are we looking? Do you want to look at Troy? Oh, yeah.
Jump on.
Troy and Neil.
Yeah, stay out there with Troy and them because we can see what's happening up there. Troy's coming up on the inside there. Nice move. Very nice move there by Troy. And he's actually got some very nice drive out of there because I know Neil's done quite a bit of practice here this week. So
Yeah.
nice little power move there by Troy. But this cloudy, overcast weather makes it a little bit slippery and it's going to be a challenging race for everyone involved. And I think from what I'm seeing, these guys here, you can start to see the gaps in the field. It's starting to open up nicely, but there's a nice little battle pack between 5th, 6th and 7th. Steph K's in 8th, and Steph K, I think, is playing the smart game. He's just chilling back here a little bit, saying, you know what, let yous go. And when he's Clyde, I'm just going to go drive on past to the old Steve Bradbury moment, I reckon.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh, Troy's gone up on the inside here of Stefko as well, and Stefko said, I'll let you go. Troy had a bit of a slip there, so Stefko's taking it back on him. But he's coming back in through there. And this chicane is so tricky when you got someone put you under a lot of pressure for that corner. It's a very hard one to do, but here's another. There's one thing I really like about this track. There's so many opportunities to pass.
Yeah.
But is it the fastest way around the track? That's something everyone's got to work out for themselves.
Now, is this Ben? Is that Ben's got a run on?
Defco's got a run on Harry up on the corner, and I think Ben has got one up there too on Hammy. So both of them making great moves up on the inside there. Hammy, no, Hammy's off the side a little bit. Come back on, Sunshine. You'll be right, mate. You're doing a great job.
So Ben made a nice pass there.
Yes, a very nice move by both him and Stefko.
Yeah.
Stefko's got the run on Hammy here, and he'll pull to the side there. Will Harry try and dive and plug it in there? Of course Harry does.
Of course he does.
Oh, Harry's Jesus, mate. That's like you might as well send it from bloody Timbuktu into the middle of Sydney, mate, the way you done that one. But be mindful of the other races while you're out there, mate. Good move. No damage, no foul, no play. You'll be right.
Ooh. Okay.
Defco's got a little bit of a tap there from Hammy. Hold on to it, mate. Hold on to it. Very tough through there, and Hammy politely gives that back.
Yeah, Hammy's got dirty tyres from that little that off earlier, so he's been struggling, and everybody seems to be passing.
It's definitely so. Up the front there, mate, we've got Zoo cleared out by 4.5 seconds, and then we've got Nux doing quite a good job there with Corbin hot on his heels. And then we've got Baker Boy just nearly 3 seconds behind that, and that's when it starts getting interesting after Ben. We've got Dirty Harry coming up there in 6th, Stefko in 7th, and Troy in 8th, and then Neil, Hammy and Swinger. So I think the battle's going to be around these 7, 8, 9. Is going to be the main battle there, but I think if you want to have a just quick look there with what happening with Troy and these guys back here, Sugar.
Yeah.
Because I think there might be a great opportunity for a pass coming up on these corners up here. Oh, Troy's come in and got a nice angle there.
Well, Neil's right on the back of Troy.
This is where it's always interesting.
Yeah. This is going to be, yeah.
And some guys there that have got that worked out, and then there's some others that are running it really hard to get through those corners. But Troy's got a good run on Stefko here. He's going to have the outside, but he looks like he can outbreak him. He's gone really deep, and he's still got the outside move here. Stefko's hold on to it, son.
Ooh.
Now that's given Troy just enough with that little tyre squeal to come across and take up the 7th position. So nice move by Troy there.
Yeah, put the pressure on. Nicely done.
Exactly right. Nicely moved. So now let's see. Oh, Stefko says, I'm going to just put you under pressure and come up the inside, but it might be to his detriment because he's actually let Neil get right up behind him and he
Yeah.
took a better line out of that. Troy's had a bit of a wigwam there and he's gone a bit sideways. But hey, let's see what happens up into this corner, mate. Definitely different when you know what tyres they're on versus each other and you know who could or could not probably have a dive.
Right.
But I'm looking at someone who's out there on softs at the moment and their soft is 3/4 worn, mate. So
3/4
I'll
worn
let you work that out after 4 laps on to lap 5. So
in that situation, what, you're not going to get another, like, 3/4
this will
worn?
be last lap, mate.
Yeah, you need to.
5.
Yeah.
Lap 5, pull it in, mate. If you're on softs now, like that's definitely challenging for themselves. So now they've got a big decision to make. Do they go back on a hard or what do they do? But yeah, to make the race properly. Oh, a nice move there.
Nicely done.
Neil got through there nicely. Sklefka had a little squiggle, but Troy said, I'll follow the leader there. That was a fantastic little bit of driving there. So
yeah, there's definitely a lot of action on this track.
Exactly right. It's good track to commentate too. Like these guys are actually having some cracking fun. We just watch the rest of this lap and see how we go. Harry was a bit wide there going through that chicane. He lost a fair bit of pace and Neil said, well, I might catch up to you a little bit, sunshine. And then this might start telling the story for you guys here, what we start seeing happen here. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The bloke who I thought would have went in there is gone for another lap. And he is going to be screwed this lap.
I'm wondering if he's in blue tyre. Is he in a blue car?
He's in a black car.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
interesting.
Just up the front, mate.
Yeah.
If we can just jump up with Corbin's all over the back of Nux.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just for everyone's notice, there is a tyre discrepancy between these two.
Okay.
One's got a different tyre compound, obviously, than the other. So you'd... hold that on. Oh, that's a controller driver for you there. Only controller driver can hold onto a wheel spin like that.
That's
well done,
right.
Corbin. Nice control, mate. He's just struggling to get that drive out of there. I think Nux has actually done a really good job to control him. He's pacing himself. I know Nux had a little issue with a Hyundai for fuel in the races.
Oh, yes.
So,
only some
especially
races,
in race 2. Yeah, in race 2 will be his biggest one. So, yeah, he's going to have to play a different strategy for race 2, but be interesting to see how they go. And we have a look there. Harry's actually lost a spot to Neil there while we've been having a look up the front. And for the simple fact, he's gone into the pits because he's got a dead front right tyre on his softs there.
Right.
So that was a little bit of a telltale. And this one here is nothing left at all. So Hammy and Dirty Harry both going out on softs as a bit of a strategy. Swinger races on. He's obviously on a different tyre. Harry's coming out on the hard tyre, which will make him be able to get to the end, but is it the right strategy, as I said? And Hammy's coming out on the medium to do the rest of it. So that'll be interesting the way that one plays out too in itself, because one obviously offers a lot more grip than the other, but be interesting to see how it goes. So Baker Boy's actually caught quite a lot up to young Corbin here in 4th position. He's doing quite well.
Yeah, meanwhile, Zoo is 9 seconds ahead. He's just extending that lead to Nux, isn't he?
He surely is. I think there was a song wrote about him. Something about a freak of nature or something. But no, it's a fantastic drive, mate, at the moment. And look, I must say, he seems to be driving that car really, really well. So he seems to have worked it out and all the little kinks and what works for it. So it'd be nice to be a fly on his wall when he's setting up the old Subi. But he might have quite a lot of talent too that a lot of other people are missing. So good on him.
And like we said before, what do they say? The harder you work, the luckier you get. So the more practice you do, the better you become.
Well, that is true. That is true. The race is starting to sort of settle down, but you would say coming up into lap 8, you would think that they're going to have to start coming in and do some pit stops. If I was going to split this in two, that's what I'd be doing.
Yep.
I'd be saying, I'll just go 8-8, who cares? Let's see what cracks on.
Right.
But there is some guys who are actually like little tyre whisperers out there. They're doing a really good job on the tyre set they're on.
Yeah.
In comparison to some others, so... What are you eating in the background there, Sugar?
I was wondering if you'd hear that. That's cucumber and carrot. No, cucumber and tomato. It's a, what do we have in enchiladas? But my son decided to cook dinner. No, well, so
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a little salad on the side. But I'm like, I can't. Oh, here we go. Zoo's in.
Yeah. As predicted, mate.
Oh, yeah. He's done pretty well. So on the mediums, so we...
yeah.
What are we thinking?
8-8.
We've got like, what do we got? Nux on hards,
And
maybe?
Zoo's gone back on softs.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that is interesting. To do the rest of the race, another 8 laps on softs, he must be doing all right, I reckon. So this will play out quite interesting. So, but he's all over the back of Baker, who's obviously still hasn't come in for his pit stop. So he'll either be a hindrance and get in the way a little bit, but if we know Baker, he's a pretty polite racer.
Yeah.
Unless I'm behind him, obviously. He loves doing no favours for me when we're racing, but that's a good little bit of banter we've got between each other. But Zoo pulls back in behind him, plays the smart move.
So following another car
actually,
is not good for your tyres, right? So now he's on softs. They can't just being stuck behind. Well, yeah, being behind Baker's going to not go do his tyres any favours, is it?
Look, it's not so much being behind. It's the discrepancy in the tyres at the moment is Baker's on a set that's done nine laps, and there's no way he could match the pace of soft. So if anything, Zoo's probably wasting his set of softs at the moment, or he's running them in very slowly, put it that way, because the gap to the lead now has gone from 4 seconds up to 6 seconds now while he's been stuck behind Baker Boy. I'd assume Baker's probably going to come into the pits, but he's proving me wrong. He might be trying to go all the way, you never know, but I'm sure Nux is quite happy if he stays in the way, but Zoo just sends it in there, mate, because he's got obviously fresher tyres and can get around that. So it'll be interesting. 5.4 seconds at the start of this lap after turn 1. Interesting to see what the actual gap's going to be after this, because there's only 6 more laps to go after this. And Nux has that nice little buffer there, but obviously Zoo's no slouch on fresh tyres, mate. But he does have to do 8 laps, as we said earlier. So
yeah.
So Springer's having a day he'd prefer to forget, I think, at the back there. We missed something there. It might have been a pit lap, I'm not sure, but it was a minute 51. So I reckon that might have been. He had a 147 when we had that crash there, so very unfortunate at the start. Because otherwise he's normally got some pretty good pace. He's just coming up with a purple lap there. So
has he got new tyres on?
Yeah, he's got new tyres on, mate.
Yeah, okay.
But he's let's see what he can do. He'll try and chew it up. So
okay.
But Zoo's cracking on now. He's coming through. He's just onto the last corner now, and now he's down to 3.8 seconds. So he's knocked off 1.4 seconds on Nux on that one lap. So going off that, you would think that he could make it all the way on the tyre set. He'll be fine. But let's see what happens. So I think Baker Boy now at this time would come out on a set of softs to go all the way.
Yep.
But I'm not Baker. So let's just see what happens.
There you go.
Yeah, he's definitely come out on the softs there. So where's he slot in? Just behind Stefko. So he's got 5 laps to make it up and make a couple of spots on a set of softs. So it'll be good, good little finish to this race, mate. I reckon. You know, is Stefko, is Nux going to actually sort of just let Zoo go, or is he going to make him battle? I don't know. Let's see what happens when it gets up there. But
Well, it is a race. I mean, really.
I'd be making my little Hyundai Genesis as wide as I possibly can and make him go around the long way, mate. So,
especially when you've only got a couple of laps left.
Oh, for sure, mate. If it was early in the race, you could see the difference. But, you know, these two are very smart drivers too, so they're not going to upset each other in any way, shape or form. But if the move's there to be made, he'll make him earn it, I reckon.
Now, in saying that, he's only gained...
Well, let's see once we get around this corner.
Half a second?
It was to here. No, he's gained 1.1 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
1.1 seconds.
Yeah.
So, but those tyres are going to get worse, mate. For those who haven't worked it out already, I'll tell you now, Nux is on a set of hards.
Okay.
And Zoo's on a set of softs. So, you know, he will make it up, but those softs, once they become worn, you lose quite a lot of pace out there and a lot of control. So, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Got Baker Boy all over the back of Stefko, mate, at the moment. He's on a set of softs there versus Stefko, who's taken the Nux option and come out on a set of hards too. So, realistically, Baker should be able to make the move by the bottom of this corner. He's got the fresher tyres. He's definitely gone purple. And Stefko's playing smart there. Like, just step out of the way. So, nice stuff there by Baker. Back up into 5th position. He's 4.6 seconds down. From Corbin, who's in front, but Corbin's obviously still going to have to work really hard to keep that pace off, but he's got 4 seconds to make it up. So back up the front there on Zoo now. Zoo's 1.9, 1.8 seconds behind, so by the time he takes this corner, because he's got a fair bit more grip out of this corner than what Nux does, this is where he's got the advantage in these passing moves and coming out of those apexes. He can put the power down a lot earlier. So 1.3 seconds now, so not long to go now. There's 3 laps left after this, so Nux have gone a little bit wide there. He's made up a fair bit of time to do there. It'll be interesting through these S's. You can get a nice line over there and make sure you use those curbs, mate, to your advantage. And if you look like you're going to push wide to that wall, just knock it up to 6th gear, mate, and it actually helps you pull back in straight. So it's one of those things. Use your gears to your advantage. They are your friend at this track, mate. That's for sure, to help you get that rotation.
Does that knock it up? So you go up a gear to get more rotation?
Yep.
Oh,
so coming.
I thought it was the other way around.
Back in that chicane. No, well, yes, it is to get rotation in a slow corner.
Right.
In that corner there, you're pushing really hard, so you've got a lot of understeer, and it's actually pushing you wide. So if you put it back to 6, it actually takes a bit of that pressure off the front wheel and allows you to turn. So here comes Zoo. Here's a chance to turn.
Something for us.
I don't think he'll do it here. Oh, we all learn along the way, mate.
That's right.
But let's watch here. I don't think he'll make the move. He'll try and actually drive him down the straight and make the turn into turn 1. He knows he's got time on his side, so he's, you know, Nux is not going to give it to him. There is a spot there if he's actually quick, but watch this. Oh, no, too much slide. So Nux was very smooth out of that, so he'll actually hold his position up here, but it'll be, will he let Zoo have the drive into this next corner? So it's too far back to make the move, realistically. Nice bit of control. Control that throttle, a little bit of a flutter. See that early gear change? So he actually stabilises his car.
Okay.
Comes up through here. And see how you've changed gears there? You can just stabilise the car across those ripple strips, makes a big difference. But
right.
be a bit of a learning curve for us all here to watch
Yeah.
how Zoo can actually do it. Gonna go too wide here. Oh, very close.
We've been sitting on Zoo for quite a long time. This is the probably the most exciting. I don't really want to change the camera angle, so it's been the same one for about 2 laps. We're in the car with Zoo.
We're not trying to pick up. We're not trying to be rude, but this is quite an interesting battle. See how they're going to get around here.
Yeah.
He's got him already. Yeah, he's got the run there, but he's going to, how do you get through the chicane properly with the right run? Slow it down and then floor it out. Floor it. Too slow.
I love that us Lobby 2 drivers are giving them advice.
Well, why not? Oh, a little bit of a g'day Gizzy, I'm here. So I'd start playing with him, mate. I'd be getting in his mirrors and I'd be starting to move left or right and saying, right, you want to go there, that's your call. Watch what I'm going to do up here and make you think I'm going to do it. And then you guys seem to do that, get out of my way, you see.
Look at that, and he makes it.
Hey, lovely, lovely.
So now I'm assuming Zoo's tyres are probably going to be screaming now.
Zoo's tyres are pretty well worn, but so are Nux now on the hards after 15 laps of them. Right. So I think Zoo may get the upper edge on it now. He should be able to drive away a little bit. So, and what do we got back? Corbin 13 seconds behind that. And we've got Ben right behind him. I think Corbin might have just got past Ben, but Ben's cracking along well. Another one of the hard runners there.
Right.
So it's paid off quite well. But Baker Boy's made up for, remember, he was in 5th before and he was 4.6 seconds down. He's 2.6 seconds behind, mate. And the way these tyres are wearing on Ben's car, I wouldn't be surprised. I actually would be very surprised if Baker Boy can get it, because I just looked at his tyres. So I'll be surprised if... We'll just let that one play out and just watch what happens here. So he's doing well. He's going to have to preserve that tyre to get around one lap. Right, yeah, thirsty work tonight, Sugar.
Yeah. I've got 130 days left.
Oh, before you're allowed?
Yeah.
Nothing quite like it, mate.
Oh, I know.
So Swinger's made his way up to 9th as well.
Oh, nicely done.
Moved his way up to 9th. Hammy's a little bit behind there, but Dirty Harry's right at the back now, so just goes to show to everyone out there, go out bullet at the gate doesn't mean you're going to win the race.
So he was on the softs, wasn't he? And he's come back.
Yeah, the 2 soft runners at the back of the pack at the moment, mate.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. So Zoo's extended his lead, 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, he's doing quite well now. He'll finish this off just nicely. Cracking drive by Nux though, and definitely pushed him all the way there. So that was a fantastic drive so far. It's not quite over, but only a couple of corners to go.
That's right.
Saying that, we seen Zoo in qualifying and he put it in the wall just here at this chicane.
That's right.
We don't want him to do that again. No pressure. Well. He's like, I've been here before, sunshine. I know what I'm doing.
I figured out my limits on my soft tyres. Won't be doing that again.
Exactly right. So, no, cracking drive by Zoo, but well fought off there by Nux. That was fantastic to watch, and I appreciate the entertainment.
Yeah.
Well
done, Zoo.
Coming in 3rd spot, 14 seconds away, is going to be Corbin. He's now navigated that last corner just nicely. And then Ben 999 that had old Baker Boy 2 seconds off his rear end at the start of this lap. He's got 4.5 seconds up his sleeve because Baker has no tyre at all left.
No tyre, okay.
No, and Stefko comes in 6th and 1.5 seconds behind that. And then we got Neil coming in 7th. Good drive by all those guys. And then we've got Troy HQ coming in 8th. Well done, mate. Swinger, as the back of his wing says, never give up. Kept
right.
on pushing all the way through the race.
Got an unfortunate spin in the beginning.
Definitely. That'll be under review for someone. I don't know, but I'd have to look at it before I make comment. And Dirty Harry's out of fuel.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
So there we go, guys. Quite an interesting little race. Good fastest lap by Zoo with a 1:33.8. That's not a bad effort at all, mate. And the strategies, it's great to see a race with all the strategies playing out there. So credit goes to everyone for trying something a little bit different to give us all something to talk about. It's fantastic to watch.
Yeah. Okay. So... there we are. This is our... it's quite a good race for that. 25 minutes, 39 seconds. Fastest lap, 1:33. I don't even know what my laps were. I'm pretty sure they were probably 1:38s.
It's all right, mate. It happens to us all.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting on wets as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't even remember what I was doing. What was I doing on those? In that race 2 that we did?
I'm down to a 1:34 at the moment, so
What was... yeah, I can't even remember.
that's on soft, so.
Right. So, what do we got?
Next race.
So our next race is... what is
24.
that again? 24.
Pretty sure.
Oh, this one's in Twilight. So I might just quickly... let's make it Twilight.
Should be Twilight in New Zealand by now.
It's definitely Twilight.
Have we got anyone on the YouTube channel making any comments to you
Oh
along the way
yeah,
there?
well, I was going to say that. Yeah, we've got Euthrolic Straws watching. He said
Okay,
evening
Straw.
gents early on. We've got Soul Slayer or Soul. Is he
Champion.
said g'day all. He's jumped on now. Potato Mannix. Who was that one again?
That's Bummy
Oh, it's
Cakes.
Bummy Cakes. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so Bummy. Why is Bummy not racing? Then we got Michael Young. I can't remember who Michael Young is.
Bummy's love struck.
Oh, is he?
Yes, that's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
we understand that.
It's all right. We understand. It's okay.
And Gibson
Michael
here.
Young.
Yeah, Michael Young. Do we know who that is? I can't remember who that is.
Oh, I do remember his name, but I can't remember what his tag is. So shout out if you are, mate.
Yeah,
We'll say
we need
hello
you
to
to-
you either way. But yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
Don't be
yeah,
afraid to tick and put a thumbs up and share away.
That's the one. Yeah, actually, well, that would be quite good. Eh? Share it on Facebook. Get some.
Get a few likes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So Tombo's been. Is it Tombo who's been adding things to the Facebook page? We seem to be getting a few people.
Through the years.
Jumping on. It's been good to see. I'd like to say new faces, but maybe I'll just say new cars, new names.
Good old Tommy G. He's a silent partner in the background.
Oh, Smurf's just jumped in. Ah, Michael Young is dreaming.
It's dreaming. That's it.
That's
it.
the one. Tell him he's
He's
dreaming.
been on the podium this year, remember? If you remember his great win there at High Speed Wing
Yes.
in the Group 4s.
Yes,
Cracking win, that one.
that was definitely good.
Oh, he
Smurf-
still
Smurf's
hasn't
here.
shut up about it. Jesus.
Oh,
Only joking.
Yeah.
He's actually a very humble man.
and Wrestler has just said hello. He's put in thumbs down. Why is he saying thumbs down? What's wrong, Wrestler?
That's just wrestler for you.
And Dirty Harry, he's
Yeah,
saying
man.
he's had a rough day. Anyone got a jerry can? Yeah.
I think wrestlers give us a thumb down because I actually bet him and Packer in a race last week, so
Oh,
he's probably
did
a
ya?
little bit upset with himself. Yeah,
Okay.
he'll be right. So everyone can tick in except for the host. Come on, Swinger.
Come on, Swinger.
You got one job, son. One job. There he goes.
There he is.
Let's not endeavour to ruin everyone's, I dare say, meant to bright race there on lap 1. So, which is fair point.
Yep.
So we've got another 10-minute qualifying.
Is that right?
Oh, that's going to take forever. It's going to take 10 minutes again. Who would have thought?
You the one who comes up with these times?
No, I do not come up.
Oh,
I
not
am
with
the
the,
weather
quality.
god's trusty disciple.
Oh, Weather God does the. Okay, gotcha.
Yes,
That's
the
something
weather
different to
god
doing
actually
everything
sends me all the information. And he's doing a cracking job this season, I think. He's mixed it up with a few rainy races and some great little combos for the season from what I've seen so far. So it should be really good rest of the season. I can't wait. Like, we're at round 5. I know I've been a little bit vacationised this series, but just trying to spend a little bit of time with the family in the background, which is not a bad thing every now and then. We've got to do that.
That's good. It's good. Ressa said that's why he hasn't come back. Because he's scared that you'll beat him.
We love you, wrestler. Come back, mate. More than welcome anytime you want. We've seen that Bozza left us. He ran away.
Yeah. I stole his number too.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Well, because he didn't come back for it. I was like, I really wanted that number. That's my old
Look at
career
this.
driver number.
Did you see this, mate? Swinger is not taking any chances. He's
He's
one
out.
out of the pits.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
fair
going.
enough.
No one's wrecking my race. So
Yeah, that's right.
then he's got his mate Nux behind him, just following me around, and Steph goes, shit, I need a draft. I'm going to try and keep up with these guys if I can.
Yeah, you kind of want to You try and get a draft behind the fast guys because you know you're not going to catch up to them. You just got to hope they're going to pull you along. But nothing worse than being stuck behind somebody who's a little bit slower than you.
Oh no, I don't mind that. That's a learning curve. Might abuse you and chat about it, but that's all right. No, there's nothing worse when you actually all do everyone goes really fast to go do their outlap.
Yep.
And then everyone hits the brake on the last corner. It's like, really? What are you trying to make room for? Like, right here, classic example. They're all slowing down.
Yeah, so Harry's
Give
got
a
in
little
front.
bit more room, guys. Like, guys, think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
See, Harry's coming in there, 10 million miles, trying to burn up his set of softs before he gets to the first corner. You really want to leave yourself probably about half a second to 3/4 of a second.
Yeah.
And that's enough to keep the slipstream and not run into the bloke at the next corner. So let's see how they all go here, and hopefully they all fare really well.
I can hear a lot of tyres squealing.
There's a lot of tyre squeal going on and jamming gears left, right and centre.
Now, is the tyre wear on this one a little bit different?
I think the multiplier for this one is only ×1 or ×2. Oh,
which was
actually
more than
can
the
have a look
first.
for you.
Was it more than the first one?
No,
The first race?
×2 was definitely the first one.
Oh, okay.
You keep an eye on the action and I'll see if I can load this up.
Well, Nux looks like he's moving up on Swinger. So he's going to hope he doesn't catch up to him too quickly. Better be happy for Swinger to pull him along a bit.
Swinger will pull away. No, so the tyre multiplier is ×1, but the fuel consumption is ×3. So,
like fuel consumption, we're not really too worried about for
but you got a full tank, so you want to chew a bit of that up. So, no, Harry's in the wall. He's gone.
Oh, and now he's. Oh, that's all right.
Oh, that was
to
close.
get out of the way.
That was very close for Corbin. Great avoidance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Nux has. I think he's had a good run, been able to get pulled around by Swinger at the end
134
there.
flat.
Yeah. Now he's like, let me get in front and I'll pull you along, Swinger.
That'll be it, I reckon.
Just follow me.
It'd be easy if you could do it like that.
Yeah.
The Zoo come in 133.715 on that lap, so straight to the top. keeping up his dominance there. But not much difference really when you think about it between the top ones, so be interesting. It could be anyone's here. I've seen these guys do this quite a lot, Nux and Springer. Work together in the quali.
Yeah.
You give me a lap, I'll give you a lap. Which is a great little thing to do if you've got someone who you can actually follow up in front, but then you got to try and keep up with them. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, that's right.
So you didn't happen to see Springer's last sector split, did you, by any chance?
I did not.
No?
So we'll see how...
Oh, they're both gone into the pits. Well, that was very disappointing. Jesus. Wonder how many people are going to play the same game.
Yeah, who's going in there? All right, Harry's staying out. Hammy's staying out. Is that Hammy? Oh, no, Hammy's staying.
This Steph guy's going to have a bit of a fly and run here by himself.
Where's Steph Garcia? Oh, there he is.
Oh, sorry about this.
You alright? It's phone ringing. Just as I take a bite. What do you think the tyre strategy would be for this race? That's a tough question. I don't actually know. What would be... Could you do medium? What is this? 24 laps, so you could possibly... Yeah, because your fuel's not going to last all the way to like some of the other guys are trying. It's not going to last 24 laps, so you're definitely going to have to do a pit. So there is I have heard the talk about there being a two-stop strategy, which was 888. Did I hear that, or did I imagine that? I might have imagined it, but that is an option. Right, Steph goes into pits. Otherwise, we're looking at 12-12 of mediums.
Sorry about
Or
that,
would you do
ladies and
hards and then
gentlemen.
softs? So Dreamin was just asking the question, what do you think the tyre strategy would be?
Well, look, hard softs is a great strategy for the next one, I reckon. If you can get them last that long, maybe hards, medium. The combinations are actually, you're definitely not going to go soft. But if you get enough out of your hards, like we all noticed last race, Nux's tyres were gone after 16. So I'm just making my own assumption. Maybe you could do your 12, maybe 14 on your hards, and then come back in and do your softs. Do your medium stint to actually finish off from there. So it'd be quite interesting to see what can come of it. But that would be my logical thought. But I'm not that smart of a bloke, as everyone keeps telling me. So
how many laps are we getting on softs? We're not going to get 8.
No, softs, mate, you're lucky to get 5, 6 maybe. Okay. Good drivers maybe get 7, but...
now, see, I think, but if you're a slow driver like me, I could probably get 8.
You could get 8, but you're going to be 3 or 4 seconds a lap slower than the others.
That's true, exactly. And
as those tyres deteriorate, like I actually done quite a lot of averaging over tyre wear today, and I was averaging around 137.6 on hards.
Okay.
You get a worn set of mediums, and it's not hard to be averaging that time anyway. So it's quite interesting to see how they all stack up. So.
Yeah.
Here we got Baker Boy going over the line. No, he's still unsuccessful. Got Zoo parked up on the side there. We've got Neil coming in here. Don't know what time. He might actually do all right and improve his time here. 0.070 just off it. So good to see Springer's had these up into 7th now. He's just dropped to 8th. Troy HQ just got up on top of him. Yeah. Well done, Troy. Great lap time. Good when it all comes together for you, but sucks when you get it wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. All right. Okay, so Harry's had enough. He's like, that'll do me. Maybe he's saving
he
his
just
fuel.
pulled over.
He might be going, look,
Yeah,
you know what? I want to save my fuel for the race.
Well, I just looked at his car. He just got rid of all the damage he had, so he's obviously smashed into the wall again. So.
Right.
I find this actually to be a very technical course. You really need to understand your brake markers and what is the optimum turning on some of these to minimise your tyre wear. I think that's one thing these guys who have actually practiced have worked out really early in the piece, and that allows them to get the tyre going.
Yeah.
I know I've got the wrong attitude. I'm on a controller. It's not going to make no difference. So I just go hell for leather. But there's
controller life.
There is a love the controller gang, mate. It's fantastic.
Parrots,
wouldn't have it any other way.
Parrot just popped in and said hello. G'day, Parrot.
Hello, Peter Parasotto. He's about to go on a round-the-world trip and enjoy himself for 7 weeks. So.
Is that why? Oh, yes, you know what? Yes. He could take his PlayStation with him and still stream.
Well, that'd be dedication, but yeah, I think he can't really get there. But look, just going through the laps, because I don't know if anyone will improve. I'm just looking at Nux coming up in his sector split here. He's 0.134 off. He's got a little bit of tyre wear. He may improve. See how he goes, but most of them are already finished. But we've got Zoo there with a 133.715.
Oh, yeah, no, didn't get any more.
Won't get there.
Nope.
So Zoo on a 133.715. Then we have Corbin on 133.729. Not bad, thanks. 133.8, 134.9, 134.291 to Stefko. Good drive there, mate. Ben 999, welcome back again, mate. Good to see you out there with a 134.3. Baker Boy, pretty solid effort with 134.6. Troy with a 134.6. Neil with a 134.7. So, like, you look at that, the top 8 there, and they're all within a second of each other. Yep. And then we've got Springer, Harry, and Hammy, just bringing up the last 3 positions there. And they've some varying times, but I noticed they did have a little bit of trouble while they were out there. So, yeah, so interesting to see how they go in the race. Tyre strategies will be very, very interesting. And I suggest, who's good to get off the mark? Is it the Lexus or is it?
I think the Evo and the WRX seem to do pretty well off the mark. That poor Genesis.
What about the Intenza? The Intenza any good? Jump on with Benny?
I don't. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, all right, let's give Benny a crack, eh?
Okay.
No pressure, Ben. Feet on the brakes. Got the 5 lights, we've got 1 light, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5. We're holding, and we're off. Oh, Baker Boy's got a nice little drive next to Ben there, off the start there, so he's definitely got to move up the inside there. He's going to be able to take the corner before he gets there. Slight little tap. Neil said, I'm going to come up on the inside of there, Ben, while I've got an opportunity. They're fighting for that pretty hard as they go around the end of the first quarter there. Coming up the chicane, 2 wide never seems to be a good recipe for anybody to survive.
Scary chicane.
But these guys have actually done that pretty well.
They have.
Pretty well. Oh, no, and then we've got Troy saying, I'm going 3 wide, guys. I'm coming up the middle of you.
2
Watch
rows,
this.
3 wide.
Oh, a bit of smart driving there by Ben. Just pulls back a little bit, drops on the inside. But meanwhile, we've got Neil that's actually held that on the inside all the way around, and Troy's still trying to crack it on there. So if I was Neil, I'd hold it up there, and you've got the inside to the chicane here. And then you've got to hold back here. So this is actually a nice little move there by Neil there. Good drive by Troy too. Just, using your brains. It's lap 1. 24 laps to go. We don't need to go and make stupid mistakes on lap 1. So.
Right.
But
definitely
nice.
Bunch up the top.
It's a cracking little bunch up the front there, I did see. So you got not bad tanks all the way over the back of Corbin. And Stefko says, don't forget about me. I might be from Western Australia and I might be an hour or 2 behind most times, but I'm right in this race at the moment. He's actually, nice little drive out of that corner there. Nice little bit of throttle control too to just back off when he was getting a little bit loose. They're keeping that train, and we're starting to get a bit of separation already, mate. It sounds like we've got a cooking show going on. But here we go. Coming around lap 1. Zoo's just cruising up there on the front. And I can proudly announce that everyone is on a different tyre again.
Oh, okay.
You would not believe
different
it.
Strategies.
We
so
have,
we do have some
oh no, Stefko just hit the wall there. He's right. Ooh. He's only small damage, but got a little bit of that curb there. But we got nuts.
Baker's going to capitalise.
He's got past him, has he?
He's maybe not. Nope.
He's not quite. Not quite. I think if we watch up here with Nux and Corbin here at the moment, Sugar, I think you'll find that this is going to be a cracking little battle there. He's taking the inside line there, but will he be able to hold that inside line? Corbin's not being too silly, not arguing.
Is there a tyre difference here?
Those two are both on the same tyre, so the top 3 are all on the same tyre, so that'll be a good race for us all to watch and keep up. So, and who else we got back here in the pack? You got Swing having a nice run here with Ben 999 at the moment. He's got a nice little bit of drive out of there. Dirty Harry seems to have got a good drive behind him as well, so that could be interesting if they battle too much and they allow Harry to get up there and mix it with the big boys.
Yeah.
Trying to remember. Sorry for the silence, guys. So there is one car in the top 5 that is on a set of softs. So I'll let you work that out while you're going. So it'll be interesting to watch if that's gee, I forgot to change them after quali, or it was a genuine, I'm having a crack at this.
Is there how many soft runners do we have?
1.
Oh, okay, right. So it could be.
Yeah, it could be just that simple mistake. So, but yeah, look, each their own. I've seen stranger things work. So
that's one
at
thing.
The moment, there you go.
I was going to say one thing that was quite good in our race last week was Dodgy in our little chat, and even who else was it? Oh, even Swinger was popping up in the chat as well. Tyres to remind us all to change our tyres, which was really good.
Sounds like we've got old Havoc VS3 back. He used to tell us, remember guys, change your tyres. Cold tyres, everyone. So we've got
really?
Swingy coming up and make a move on Ben here. So that's a nice little move there. But Ben's not going to just say, see you later, mate. I'm going to hold on to this. He says, I'll tuck in behind you. I've been around for a while. You're a one-hit wonder, Deadpool, and you probably end up not making another movie because you died 100 times. So, yeah, maybe that might happen during the race. Yeah, who would have thought? Classic movies along the way. But it's actually an interesting time of night to drive too. It's like some people struggle once we get these sort of darker time slots. So interesting to see. It does change your vision a little bit, but it doesn't get too dark here, so it's not too bad.
No, that's right.
Ooh. That's a bit untidy.
Yeah. I was thinking I better get off him.
Oh, mate, that's all right. One thing you do learn, it's not really commentators' curse because they don't really know you're looking at them.
That's right. It's the universe.
Unless they love themselves and they're watching the YouTube stream at the same time.
And maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
They've turned and looked at the stream and stopped concentrating on the road.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm on screen. Why do I look while I'm in a chicane? It is what it is.
There's something at the Baker, or is Baker always at the back?
No, something has happened to Baker. because he definitely wasn't at the back, so we must have missed that. Apologies to those at home. It was on lap 2 because he'd done a 1:47 on lap 2, mate. So, in all our commotion watching guys up the front, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Baker. But be a good challenge for you, mate. Head down, bum up, as they say, get into it. And what's he do? He comes through in a purple for the first sector, so...
Nice.
I'll let him do his stuff there for a little bit. He's probably going to catch Hammy fairly quickly, maybe. We've got a nice little battle coming up in front of them there with Ben and Swinger still, and we've got Dirty Harry that he's closed that gap from 1.5 seconds last lap, and he's down to 0.7 now, so getting a little bit more used to the track, I could say. Oh, as I say that, he nearly loses it, but nice livery on that car too. I like that Autobahn livery. It's actually nice and clean lines on that one, so
yeah. What is Autobahn? Is that a auto store?
Yeah, apologies to the viewers. He's from New Zealand, so
yeah. What have we got? We've got Repco and Super Cheap. I don't think we've got Autobahn.
Yeah, but it's Autobahn's exactly like one of those storms, right?
Yep.
So,
yep.
As the name would suggest.
Yeah.
That's just really a nice little battle. How are they going up the front there? Just big gaps up the front at the moment.
Well, the gap is remaining around the 1.2 seconds between Nux and Zoo. So Zoo hasn't extended. No, who had the big lead? Oh no, Nux had the big lead at the beginning of the first race, didn't he? No,
yeah.
Zoo had the big.
No, Zoo did. Zoo did, so
Nux didn't pit.
Nux did the no.
So I'm assuming these two are possibly on the same tyres now.
Exactly correct. They are on the same tyre. I would suggest that someone may come in at the end of this lap and change his tyre.
Okay.
Maybe go one more, but yeah, that's the soft runner that I was mentioning.
Oh, rightio.
Troy's right behind Stefka at the moment. He's giving him a really hard time. 0.5 of a second behind him. See how he sets this up. Very hard corner. Once you get out of sync on that corner, it's hard to correct to get back.
Yeah, I think this
Not
will be
much
one of those.
time for reactions. I'll guarantee you I'll end up in the wall there sometimes during the race.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
I'm sure you do. I'm just sure you're upset we don't have a horn on the car so you go beep, 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 beep.
That's exactly.
Meow.
I've got a voice for that. Beep, beep.
Yeah. That'll be interesting there. These guys are just sitting at that 1 second lap, and it's being a longer race. It's a smarter way to do it. Like, work your way into a race. You don't need to actually make it, the biggest gap you possibly can, and then find out the tyres are screwed and someone comes back over the top of you. So, I know it is a driver's mentality to try and go as fast as you can, but a really good driver will soon work out what he needs to do for the race and try and actually stick to timing.
Yep.
And do all facets of it really well. So we've got Ben right behind Swinger at the moment, mate.
All over Swinger.
And we've got Dirty Harry right behind him, so this will be interesting to watch. These guys have been going hard. Quite a few different driving styles there. Sounds like those enchiladas must have been nice, mate.
Yeah, I did. I have, yes. Apologies if...
Yeah. Why don't you just slurp and lick the plate at the same time, mate? Like, it'll be right.
They're pretty good, and even better because I didn't cook them. I'm normally one who does all the cooking, so I always appreciate a meal that I have not had to cook.
For sure. So Stefko's just come in. He's the one who started off on softs. He's coming back out on medium, so Maybe he's, what's he got left from there? 16, so maybe he's just going 8 and 8. Maybe that's an option, go medium, 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 guys.
Okay.
I've never thought about that one. So, you know, I think be interesting strategies that do come out. And definitely with a smaller, lighter fuel load, you know, if you go, yeah, that's all right. I'll keep that one in the back of my head. So I'm thinking with that lighter fuel load, you'll actually get better tyre wear with that medium as you as that fuel load lightens off. So be interesting to see how it actually ends up.
Yeah. Medium,
So
soft.
Harrow's got to run on Ben here. Surely he's not going to try and make a dive.
He's trying.
Ben's got a little bit loose there. Hold that spot,
They
mate.
both did.
Well played by both of you there. Bit of patience showed out there in the end.
Yeah.
That's allowed Baker Boy to catch up a little bit. Don't worry about Baker Boy. He's no slouch. Remember, he was at the back of the pack when he made a mistake not long ago.
Yes,
so he's
he
built
was.
his way back up there nicely. Corbin's just come in on a set of mediums. Harrow's gone in to
Harry's
join
in.
him. There's only 1 litre discrepancy in their fuel loads. And then Baker Boy just said, well, you know what? I'm just going to keep going, mate. I don't know why you're stopping yet. This is easy. So he's gone from rear of field back up to 6th position, mate.
Has he got some
Couple of pit
extra
stops
tyre
obviously helping him. His tyre wear is probably fair. It's probably about the easiest way to say it. About the same as everyone else out there that hasn't pitted yet. And last lap time was a 1:35.5, so he's not too far off the pace for a worn tyre. So
Yeah, right.
great drive there by young Scott Newhouse from Howard Springs Bakery, Northern Territory.
That's right.
You're doing a fantastic job, mate. Keep up the good job. Twinger's actually holding a pretty good solid pace here. So, like as we said last race, if he did have that little stumble on the spin on in the first couple of laps last race,
That's right.
his finishing position could have been up there a little bit further. So maybe Les's AI coaching's doing quite well for him at the moment and teaching him a few things along the way. So
Is he getting AI coaching?
no, it's a little joke we got between us, mate. He'll be fine. So.
Right. He's not one of those dudes who's fallen for the ads that you see on social media. That if you haven't learnt AI by now, then we've got
What's wrong with
24 different lessons for you to.
I done me 28-day course, mate. What are you on about?
Oh, you have.
I learnt lots about it actually. It's actually not a bad course.
Oh, okay.
So don't
That's
knock
because you're
it
plus
till you
50
try
now.
this.
That's what they say. Plus 50-year-olds.
Exactly right. Well, age is no barrier, mate. You got to keep up with the times, and it definitely help you with everything. So.
Oh, maybe I will. Because I looked at it and I thought, right, let's. I'm going to Google and get a review, and somebody said it was a sham. Not a scam.
Mate, look,
a sham.
It's actually all about prompting and everything else. But we've got a race going on,
Yeah,
mate.
we
So
have.
we'll get back
Let's
to
start
that.
talking about that.
We've got Nux there, just 1 second off the lead there with Zoo. So both those guys have been doing really well. And I do know there's a bit of discrepancy between these two cars when it comes to a bit of fuel. So the fuel will be interesting to see on what tyre they choose, because everyone's got to come in and get the tyre, and he's got to try and get that time back. So we'll just monitor that when they go into the pits, and you know, whether they go in shortly or not, I don't know. That's up to them. Maybe they're doing 12 and 12. If they're capable of doing that, good luck to them. If they're not, well, they'll have to go in the pit, I suppose. But it's definitely not going to be this lap. And Neil, great drive, mate, in third.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him go.
You know, he's
doing
14
well this
seconds
season.
off Nux, which is fine. He's doing quite well, mate. That's why Red Bull signed him. So, you know, pretty good for a Pro-Am driver, mate.
Yeah, and he's lasted quite a few races too with Red Bull. So he's doing well.
Exactly
They
right.
haven't kicked him yet.
Exactly right. So where we at? So Ben's just lost a position to Corbin, and I think that was a deliberate move. Corbin's had his pit stop, and Ben actually hasn't. So
Okay.
So I think it was a deliberate look. Get in front of me, mate. You'll be right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're in a
I'm
chat
not gonna get in
together
the
or
way.
not, but good to see Corbin back racing again, like he used to race with us a while back. Hope he's enjoying the run around up the front there. So I think he was pleasantly surprised to be placed in Pro-Am when he knows he's got quite a lot of excess speed. But
Yes.
is what it is.
And actually, if you are looking at his pace over the last few races, he probably should have been a pro. It was just the previous.
That's the rules, mate.
Yeah, that's right. No, but I would say if he continues the way he has been, he'll be back up in pro next season.
Maybe we should have a mid-season draft for him. Reallocate him.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be too impressed.
No, I
It's
think
only
he'll be
a
happy
game,
to. Yeah. It's not like you're getting any more prize money.
No, exactly right. So it'll be interesting to see where these guys fare out, because there's a few guys up the back that haven't pitted, and there's a few guys up the back that have. So it will change up.
Who's this guy in front? The guy in front keeps joining and leaving.
Yeah, well,
Probably a friend of
we had
Stranger's.
our. Oh, no, I know who he is. He used to
okay.
race with us a long time ago.
Oh, okay, wheel to wheel.
Yeah, Will. He's raced it here before.
Okay.
So many moons ago. So he's probably friends with quite a few people in here.
Rightio. Yeah. Well, Steph goes right behind Ben. Giving him. Oh, and he's gone purple. Has he got new tyres?
Yeah, he's got new tyres on versus worn tyres.
Right.
So this is where it plays out. So Stefko's obviously pitted already. He's got new tyres and he's on the march again. So he's doing all right. Ben's obviously still on his original set. And for those who haven't worked out, it's pretty hard to get mediums to get past this point up here. So if he doesn't go in soon, he might be on a set of hards. You never know. Guys up here, mate. Here we go. There comes the medium runners. Look at that. 38 litres versus 27 between
Wow.
Nux and Zoo. So there's 11 litre discrepancy there.
That
which
is what Nux was talking about,
pretty
wasn't he?
substantial. Exactly right.
Yeah.
He said he's going to have a trouble trying to catch that. So, which you can understand. So Neil's said, well, I'm going to keep going, mate. Honestly, I'm doing all right. Which he is. He's actually doing quite well out the front there. So.
Yeah.
And then it looks like the rest of the field's just come in at once and said, right, well, we better get in there too, because we've got nothing left as well. So be interesting to see where this plays out. Some of them position themselves to do 12 and 12. Some of them positioned to do an extra pit stop in between this yet. So let's just see what happens between now and then.
So Neil is still on his original set of tyres. He's got a 3-point. Oh, okay, yeah. His lead is. He had a 4-second lead that is dropping very quickly to Zoo.
Yep. Which you would expect after the new tyres versus old. So quite interested to see how that goes. 2 seconds. I'll be back with you in 2 seconds, mate.
Rightio. So Zoo, yeah. Well, Zoo is really coming up quickly on Neil. Now the question here is Neil going to pit after 13, or is he going to? What's he going to try and do? Push it out to 16? That might be.
Look, he could probably keep going, but I think.
No, man, he's continuing. So he's looking at what? He's going to do one stop. Mediums. Sorry, what is he on hards or mediums?
He's on mediums at the moment, mate.
Okay, he's making
And
those
he's got
mediums.
the best
guys.
tire wear out of everyone. So he's done 13 laps already on mediums, and he's only used half of them.
And I said that the other night, didn't I? He
Yep.
seemed to be the tyre whisperer. His tyres were so much better than everybody else's in that race the other night.
Yep.
So
He's been doing a lot of driving, and he's got that art of saving tyres. And have a look, if you actually watch his driving style, on the very long, hard, demanding tyre at the corners that actually chew your tyre, he's backing off, which, you made a comment to me, Dodgy told you all last week.
Yeah.
Just back off on those corners. Don't put your foot into it. Let it roll around. You'll be surprised what you save.
It made such a difference, especially at the Bean. Broad Bean Raceway made such a difference in that race. So thank you again, Dodgy,
exactly
for...
hey, we getting a big head now.
Oh, it was more... it went from him lapping me to him not lapping me.
So we've got Zoo all over the back of Neil here. He's just about to make the move here.
Whoa, around the outside.
Neil says, righto, I'll just brake a little bit earlier. Come on in. You'll be right, mate. I'm not fighting that. So, but unfortunately, for Nux, that fuel cost him nearly 4 seconds. So he's got he's up against it to be able to actually catch that back up, especially when they're so evenly matched, both Zoo and him. More than capable of keeping up with Zoo, but it's just the actual fuel usage on that car. So I'm not sure if it's because it's got a turbo on it or it's naturally... I don't think that's naturally aspirated. I'm not too sure. Might have a turbo on it, but either way, it definitely chews a lot more fuel, that's for sure. Stefko's he's got a purple first sector there. As I say that, he nearly slides everywhere and off the track. So. But it's been a good drive by him too. Like, he's come along really well. Starting to get the hang of it. So if he's like a lot of us, I dare say he's jumped in just to do the race, and he's learned a bit out of race one, and he's actually starting to learn how to race the track again by about now, halfway through the second race.
Oh, I know what that's like. Get to
and you do the last 2 laps just about right.
Yeah. It's like 3 laps to go, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I've figured out how to race this track.
Yep. It's a bit of a challenge, but what have we got that's close? We've got Baker Boys tracking down Dirty Harry. So Harry's up to 7th. That's a very good little drive there for lap 15 for Harry. I think he may struggle to do fuel, so he's got to come in for tyres and fuel one more time, I think, before the race is finished. So where Baker Boy will be going all the way through, so that'll be 14 seconds up the road, roughly.
Okay. So that 14-second pit.
The pit stops
without,
worth about 14
fuel.
seconds. That's without fuel, yeah. So let's see how it goes. Here we go, we've got Steph go into the pit.
There's Swinger at the back. What's happened here?
He's just come into the pits, mate. He's right to go all the way to the end. So you get a few that are going to have to come in and pit
Still pit, all right.
Yeah. Steph goes right all the way to the end. Ben's right to the end. Baker Boy's right to the end. Harry's got a pit. Neil looks like he has gone to the pits. We must have missed that.
Okay. Oh, he has, is he? Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's
he
gone
wasn't.
to the pits.
Oh, no,
he's half filled and he's
see
got
that.
fresh tyres to the end. So.
We saw it. We didn't talk about it.
Yeah, and Troy still has to pit. He's just about out of fuel, and his tyre wear is pretty savage. So, but we'll just give everyone an idea at home. The times there for Troy in the last 5 laps, he goes 35, 35, 35, and then a 36, then to a 37.
Okay.
And the last 2 laps, he's actually lost 2 seconds a lap. So, that can be mistakes, a little bit of sliding. But we see Corbin's come into the pits here, and Troy's following suit as well. So,
okay.
But he would have been close to a 37 again that lap too, I'd reckon. So
that'll bring Neil up to
quite interesting
third.
to see.
Probably try and hold it.
Great drive, bud. Has he got it? Here we go. Neil's around the outside. He said, no, I'm going to take that corner, mate. You're going to work your way back around me now. And Corbin says, it's on, son. Let's do this, Donkey Kong.
Let's do it.
This should be a great little battle, mate, actually, to watch for a little second.
Yeah.
Purple sectors as they go through there for Neil. And Neil's got the advantage of obviously some warmer mediums, because he's already done a lap or so on them already, but by the time Corbin gets towards this end, he'll have optimised tyres. Don't know if the tyre pressure comes up in this game, but they should, if you're talking race terms, you'd think the tyre pressure would have actually started to optimise itself by now, starting to get a bit of heat in that tyre, and he should be right to be able to make a move. So, but Neil's not going to just give it to him, surely not.
Are they both in the Subaru? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Subaru, yes. I don't know.
And the Rex?
Yeah, call it a Rex, mate. How do you say fish and chips?
Fish and chips? I'll tell you what, I keep correcting myself every time I say 6. And now when I hear Kiwis, if I hear Kiwis saying 6, I'm like, man, you got such an accent.
Yeah. Nice move by Baker. Up on the inside there on Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry still hasn't given up. He's gone a little bit wide, and it's a bit of racecraft. I think it comes. I know Harrow used to race with us for a while ago, but sometimes you've got to think about it and say, righto, let's think about it long race, mate.
Yeah.
So, and what we can do. So sometimes you're better off just to let that move go by and follow through and slipstream and actually keep up with that guy, because knowing you've still got to come in and do a pit. Surely we don't run out of fuel again on the last lap, Harrow, this time, mate. So, but we've got Stefko coming up behind, who's on fresh tyres as well, and he's going to say, mate, I want that spot. So, be interesting to see if Harry actually defends Stefko off or just allows him to come through. I feel he may defend. Oh, this will be interesting. He's pulled out of it. Well done, Harry. Smart move, mate.
Right.
Well done, buddy.
Yeah. I have to call him Clean Harry.
Yeah, no. Look, I think Dirty Harry's a play on names, mate, you would say. But,
that's right. Clint Eastwood.
But he's going another lap as well, Evie.
Wow.
Surely he can't be trying to make it all the way. He's got 6 laps to go when an oily rag left in his tank. That's about all he's got. So
is this what he wants to do? 5 laps on softs, maybe.
Maybe. So yeah, well, he's got his strategy. We'll work it out. Here we go. We've got Corbett in here, still going for it, mate. Hammer and tong. Corby saying, "Let's have a crack at this, mate. I'm going to send it up to you on the inside. Watch this. Oh, great move. Comes back to the outside. Will the over-under Merc on this? He's gone, pushed him to the outside. Oh, he might not be able to hold it there. No, he doesn't. But Neil's still got the right spot here to actually hold it up here. Can Corbin slide it up on the inside here? Or is he going to be smart? No, he's going to be smart. Holds on to that really well. Nice drive out of the corner. Straight over there. You should be able to go up on the outside of there, which will bring you on the inside of the next corner. Oh, great drive by Corbin there. And Neil's noticed that he's actually out of play. Or is he going to dive up on the inside here, mate? This will be interesting. Neil's having a crack to hold him out.
He is too.
And Corbin, nice clean driving by both of those guys there. Unfortunately, the inevitable got there, Neil. But great driving by both Corbin and yourself. It was fantastic to watch. That's what Wheel to Wheel's about, guys. Nice, clean racing. Come along, have a lot of fun. But at the same time, make sure you don't wreck the other guy's race. We're all out there to have a little bit of fun, and just goes to show that would have been awesome. I'm sure the adrenaline's pumping for both those lads. And we've got Harry. He's just gone into the pits now. He's got no fuel at all. As I said, he was definitely playing a funny little game there, but he's got a bit of time before Hammy comes back out, so we'll see how he goes. He's got to put fuel in, but that might bring them out pretty interesting. But so back through the pack, we've got Zoo at the front, 7.5 seconds in front to Nux. After that, we've got Corbin 21 seconds down the road. So those two guys have really shot out in the front. It's been a great drive by them. Just shows their class. Great drive by Corbin. Obviously, he just got past Neil there. And Neil's fantastic drive, mate, sitting in fourth. You got the old brother-in-law sitting there 3 seconds behind you, mate. I'm sure he's gunning for you. I know you two guys like a bit of bragging right through the week, so you can have the upper edge on the phone call.
Yep.
And then Stefko, only half second off behind Baker Boy, mate. So I think we just sit there with Stefko and Baker for a little second and see how this plays out, mate. Because these two, you know, even though they're great mates, mate, we might even get a repeat of what we've just seen there with Corbin and Neil.
Oh, yeah.
Steph goes in the prime position to actually slot it down there. Baker Boy's way too nice. He's been to the school of Sugar. Jesus, Sugar would only be the only bloke who let someone through that easy. Oh, mate, I actually expected more from you, buddy, but that's all right. I was getting it all talked up for a great little show, but respectful pass as we always expect. But keep into it, Baker. Don't let him win, mate. He's Western Australian. You know the drill. Not that we've got anything against Western Australians, but we just try and give him motivation. We'll see how he goes.
So I think Troy looks like he's right. Yeah, right behind Ben. Try and make a move here.
It's better go on the outside.
So was that Ben defending?
It is Ben defending, but there is a different tyre ability here.
Okay.
I'll tell you now, Ben's on hards and Troy's on the medium. So, you know, I think if Ben had his time again, he probably would have chucked mediums on for the second half of this race.
Right.
You got a lot he actually followed up and he went hard. So, but as I say, mate, you don't know what to put on here because there is so many combos that could work for you. You just don't really know. So. Let's watch these boys, mate, because you would think Troy, with a tyre advantage, should be able to actually overcome Ben. But Ben's no slouch. He's steered around quite a few cars in his time. Troy gets a pretty good run off there, so he might be able to get the draft here to actually slot up. If Ben's going to hold that line or go out wide, I'd nearly go out a little bit, but just defend that corner a little bit, which he's done. And he go over under. He's probably not quite, but he's not going to. The hardest part about here is pressure someone through these chicanes. Don't actually try and actually make your move there. You need to actually make your run up through there, but then they don't. Oh, that's very good driving by Troy, not hitting that wall.
Yeah.
You've got to try and set it up to come down here for this corner, mate, so you can actually set it in there and then come down and actually cut the inside. So Troy's going to have to try this again. He's going to have to work on it, study on what Ben's doing and actually make the move for it when the timing's right. But great defensive driving by Ben too a little bit. I know he's struggling to get through those corners on those hards, but he's doing quite a good job keeping it on track, mate, that's for sure. So Troy's got a bit of run out of that after that little slip-slap, so. He's set it up again, mate. Do the right thing. Slowly through here. Set him up for the long straight. Go wide and come in sharp, mate, at the end. Yep, hit your apex. And drive it. Drive it, son. Drive it. Oh, a little bit slippery. Quite an interesting little battle, mate, that's for sure. And what would you do here, Sugar? What would you do different?
Oh, you mean time? Oh, what are you talking about? Driving or tyre strategy?
To get in front of Ben, what would you be doing here?
Hold
it in there.
I don't really know. Ooh.
You don't really know?
Trying to get in front, just try and get out of the air. No, I can't tell you. Remember, I'm just an AM driver.
I drive
along and go. Oh, there's a space. Oh, no, there's no space.
Yeah. Oh, no, I better not.
No, I better not.
I might rub his mirror. You know, the paintwork's not real.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost
Well,
us money.
see,
So.
I like to drive like it is real, and I'm going to have to pay to replace that paint.
Yeah, that's all right. Just get deeper pockets, son. You'll be right.
Yeah.
So. But no, look, just a quick recap there. We've got Neil still holding on the back there with Corbin there. But obviously, Zoo's pushed out 8.7 seconds now. A lot of that was fuel related. And then we've got Nux coming in second. He's got 23 seconds to Corbin, 1.5 seconds to Neil. Neil's 4.8 seconds from Baker, so he's actually drove away from Baker. So I think, Neil, you get drive of the day today for
Absolutely.
sure, mate. It's been a fantastic show. And like some of your moves there with Corbin earlier on, it was fantastic to watch. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Then we've got Stefko coming back 2.3 seconds from Baker. Troy 6 seconds behind him. We've got Benny right on the backside of Troy. He's not giving up, that's for sure. He's only 0.7 behind. Swinging 2.9. 11 seconds back to Harry, and then we've got Hammy trailing up the back 17 seconds further on. So, great little show. Just coming on to the last lap now. Is there any battles that might be very interesting, you reckon, here, mate, or not really?
I don't think so. They all looked quite...
Pretty settled?
Yeah. Well, the closest would be Ben and Troy, but that's Troy just got past Ben, didn't he? So I'd say we just watch just on with Zoo for the final straight, as he crosses the finish line.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear
Well done,
the
Zoo.
crowd are going crazy.
Great drive.
Well done.
And then we got Nux coming up in the last straight as well. It's fantastic drive. He's waving to the crowd.
And what was it? It was
the engine
a...
designer.
What did you reckon? It was like a 4-second... How many seconds did we say the fuel...
Yeah, about 4.5 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, so he was what, 10 seconds behind Zoo, so yeah, not too close. So that was all right. We got Corbin coming in third, Neil in fourth. Great drive from Neil.
And then you got Baker Boy coming in after that, mate. That's cracking driving. Stefko nearly got Baker Boy in the end there, 0.642. So great little finish. Troy comes over the line in 7th position. Ben in 8th. Well done, Ben. Great drive. Well done, Troy. Swinger battled on through, coming in 9th. And then we've got Harry coming up the last straight now. He's going to finish in 10th position.
You know the
He's
good
got
thing?
enough fuel
He's
this
got
time,
enough
mate.
fuel.
You should be proud.
Yeah.
Should be proud, mate. And then we've got the hamster. I'd like to apologise to you, Hammy. I think Sugar stitched you up this week. You probably should have been in Divvy too.
I think he did well.
He's just gone.
He did well.
I think
last
he's a
week.
bit scared of you, Hammy. Yes, no, he done a great job at Broadbean, but maybe he mismatched it a little bit in this lobby. But nah, fantastic effort out there, Hammy. Great job. Well,
I think he did well. All right, so let's save that quickly.
notice there, fastest lap 134.2 on mediums from Zoo, 144.3 from Nux. So still nothing in it. There was just honestly a fuel disparity there in that race, and great drive by Zoo in the end. He did pull away, so you know it wasn't just down to the fuel, but get a little bit disheartened when you're right up there behind him and then you lose so much towards the end. But
so what were the strategies there? What is Zoo's strategy? He was a... Can you remember what his tyres were?
Mate, I can, but I'm not going to remind you this close to the race. You should have bloody worked it out yourself. So.
Oh, I'm too busy pushing buttons over here.
Yeah, mate, I'm too busy talking too. Couldn't possibly remember. But I'd like to thank everyone for joining tonight and joining the stream. It's been fantastic. Had a lot of fun tonight. Some great racing by everyone involved. And don't forget to tune in for the Div 2 lobby at 7:30.
Parrots Playground on
coming
YouTube.
Your way. Exactly, and I think we've actually got the big baker, the donut puncher. He's going to have a crack and do some comps there, so that should be fantastic along the way. So once again, thanks again.
Yep. Thanks Thanks, Almonds, and we will see you guys. Well, we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Check us out at Parrots Playground.